We got some beers and burgers are on the way, which I'm pretty excited about. So, cheers.
I'm Kelsey, that's Tim, and this is our rolling home Dusty. We've been following our dreams of traveling around the world, and after making our way south,
We did it.
very south, COVID brought us back to the US. But now, finally, it's time to explore again. So come along for season 2. We can't wait to see where this adventure takes us.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And welcome to today. We are in Bordeaux, France,
Yes.
and we're just gonna wander the area and see what we see today.
Yeah, no real plan except we're gonna walk a whole lot.
Yeah.
And it's hard to walk on cobblestones when you're not looking down, you're looking at the camera. But yeah, no real plan. I know there's a lot of touristy stuff to do here. We kind of, not that we're avoiding it, I think we just want to see what we run into without having a big filled plan. We only have a couple days, so.
Yeah, there's so much to see in this city that it's a bit overwhelming. So, I don't know, we just like to wander and find our own things, and that's what we're gonna do today. So we'll take you along and see what we see. I love the little touches of a city like this. Like, I don't know, when you've been in a lot of cities, you notice things like this, but the like train tracks or tramway, there's this little area and it's all green grass underneath it, so it just feels like, I don't know, nice and natural instead of just like more concrete. I love the little touches, and the architecture around here, even though a lot of these right now that we're walking through are new buildings, it's incredible. What do you think?
It's such a mix. So like we'll try and capture some of the old and the new, but
Yeah.
there's old buildings that have been restored, there's old buildings that haven't been restored. They're kind of letting, for now anyways, they're sort of falling apart. But I love how they're sort of repurposing old buildings.
Yeah.
Hoping we get to see this bridge open, because between those two sections you can kind of see the wires and the pulleys. The entire middle section stays vertical and goes all the way up. It has to go pretty high. This is the home of lagoon catamarans, and so they have some pretty tall masts, but we're hoping at some point we'll be around it when it opens up, and we'll try and get a shot for it. If not, here's a stock footage photo.
Now we're walking along this walkway is like everyone riding bikes and running, and it's just like a bustle of activity, and there's little cafes on the side, and the skyline is just gorgeous out there.
I think we're heading to more of the normal touristy area from
Yes.
the port. They
Yes.
call that the port, and we're heading into sort of downtown. It's gorgeous. I mean, it's a Sunday, so we're expecting massive crowds of people.
Yeah.
But just to walk and people watch
So
is a
nice
cool
out right
novelty
now.
for us until we get back into the truck
Yeah.
and are in the middle of nowhere. So.
Yeah, it's pretty. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
Just like, I don't know if it's on the weekends or what, but kind of a street fair happening with lots of food vendors, and it all looks incredible.
It smells amazing.
Yeah. Springtime in Bordeaux. It's so beautiful. Everything's like starting to bloom.
Yeah.
The trees are in bloom, and the flowers are in bloom, and
It's frankly adorable.
it's lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely, lovely.
And it's super good people watching, because
It
there's a
really
pretty good
is.
mix of like
There's enough tourists.
European tourists, there's some Americans, and then a lot of locals.
And I mean, look at the architecture. Architecture, river, flowers, knocking Tim out with the camera almost.
Not bad.
All right, so we're standing in front of one of the things that you should see. I don't know if you can see it because I don't have a screen to see if you can, but behind me there is the old gate to the city, I believe. I'll do more research if it's wrong and I'll put it on the screen, but
Beautiful.
that's one of the things you should see when you're here. It is really pretty. So far, really enjoying walking and seeing everything. Again, I still am enjoying walking and seeing everything. Hasn't changed. I know this is a touristy place, but does it get more picturesque than this, really? It's like so pretty right here. I feel like I'm walking in the cutest picture of a French street. So amazing. I like the city a lot. I love the street lamps too that are in the middle of the street up there.
Yeah.
Look at the tree up on the balcony too, it's so pretty. Bonjour. What do you think?
It's amazing. I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Like I'm lost for words because you know it's going to be pretty. Everywhere in France is quite pretty, but there's just something about all these empty streets. Each one is remarkable. Each one would be a reason to stop and take photos, but there's so many that it's not crowded anywhere. There's no big tourist groups anywhere. I just can't believe it's a Sunday and it's so nice.
We stopped at the most ugly spot because just look around, it's not.
Yeah.
It is pretty, I promise.
Yeah. My background choice was not the best choice,
Yeah,
but
gosh.
I mean, it's wonderful.
Just look at this street. What?
Yeah, that's an alley. So that's the backside of all the restaurants we just passed over there.
Yeah.
And a lot's closed because it's Sunday, but most people are just on the waterfront walking
Yeah.
around. Even the construction is beautiful. Like, is that not the most beautiful trusses? Like, each one has it so perfectly fitted.
I know, it's great. The Intercontinental Grand. Very intercontinental. Now we are walking in a park. I'm not sure what this park is called. Do you know what it's called?
The beautiful park of Bordeaux. Now let's see.
It is really pretty though. So far. We're kind of in like construction zone.
Yeah, I think it just says this is the public garden.
It's very pretty.
But yeah, amazing, of course. I feel like this was once somebody's chateau or something like that, royalty.
Yeah.
And now it's public.
Lots of people over there. I'll show you enjoying a picnic. Perfect day for a picnic.
Yep.
Alright, we did about the least French type of food, but it's a cool French type of restaurant. And we got some beers and burgers are on the way, which I'm pretty excited about. So, cheers. Mine's mixed with lemonade. Sounds pretty good. Burger time.
Let's see how it goes. Wow.
Good?
It's really good.
Messy.
Messy, but really good. This is a World War II. In occupied France, the Nazis built this U-boat base. And I don't know if they were manufacturing here or not, I gotta look that up, but there are some amazing photos that we'll put on the screen here of after the Allies sort of captured this area and the U-boats sitting in these docks here. But it is a terrifying looking building. I did read that, I think it was the UK bombed it, and none of the bombs were able to penetrate. So when you look at the layers of the roof on this thing, there's gaps, air gaps. So if you broke through one layer, you wouldn't get the bomb to explode into the next. But even with like bunker busting bombs, they weren't able to break through it. It is a terrifying looking building. The lighting also helps, but even without that during the day, it is truly impressive and scary.
Yeah.
But yeah, it kind of brings home how serious World War II was.
Yeah. It's really cool that they left it here and they're highlighting it almost as, you know, a piece of history, a piece of art. And then I think on the other side, they
inside
kind of
of
use
it actually.
it.
There's an art museum, and they project a bunch of beautiful art in there. So we're going to try and check that out. Hopefully tomorrow. I don't know if we'll get a chance.
It's closed today.
Yeah.
Or now today,
Yeah.
but because it's too late. But yeah, it's pretty, and it's a Sunday night, so it's pretty quiet.
Yeah.
Pretty nice to walk around the city when
It is.
Last night was Saturday, so it was
the juxtaposition though of some beautiful sailboats here. I think some liveaboards and some travelers.
Yeah.
A bunch of super hip like restaurants and breweries and wine places here, and then this remnant from another time.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright guys, it is 9 o'clock or something like that now.
It's still light out.
And it's still light out and we are still walking around.
Yeah.
We did take a quick break to do some work in the room, but
we got some work done, and we had a beer in the lobby because there's a credit and we're cheap, so we used it.
Yeah.
And so we're like, cool, we can have a couple beers. And then the staff are just all so nice.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, it's sort of their job, but it's different. Like, it's so over the top nice. They're so excited about their city. One guy was from England. I don't know where the lady who helped us was from, but
I think she's French, but another French
area of France.
city, yeah.
But she was so excited about her city. She was like, oh, you go here, and then you go over here. There's a really cool coffee shop, and no one knows about it.
And this bakery, and that bakery. And
yeah, she goes, oh, and then there's this market. It's not more the tourist one. This is more like for locals, and it's on Tuesday mornings only, and over here, go check that out. But it's just kind of cool to have somebody excited about their town.
And as usual, just wandering is our favorite thing. I know you know, people will tell us, oh, did you see that? Oh, did you see this? And it's just more fun, to us at least, when we're discovering it ourselves.
Yeah.
And today was that, so it was a perfect day of wandering a random city.
Yeah.
And I love doing that.
Yeah, it was great. I'm looking forward to doing more of it.
Yeah, so thanks for coming along, wandering around the city. But I think that's it for today. So thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. And there's lots of cool graffiti.